Hey Internet, it's RJ. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning into the show today. Now, today's episode, we are going to go through and recap all of 2023, breaking down all of my earnings between credit cards, between bank promotions, and between referral offers. I will show you all of it, show you my wins, my misses, and of course, the plan for next year. So, of course, if that sounds interesting to you, then go ahead, press the subscribe button, and let's get to work. Now, first things first here. This will probably be the same exact video on both channels. Honestly, there's not a lot different I can say between one from the other. We'll do chapters, tools down below so you can skip around to which parts you care about, but you definitely don't need to watch it twice. I just don't know how much overlap there is between channels. Of course, the other channel being Run on the Bank, where we talk about the bank promotions, which, as you'll see, is a lot more profitable than the credit card. So hopefully I can get you over there, or at least reading the blog, which is profitablecontent.com. We'll always link down below for it. I think we started out plugging enough stuff. So again, with that, a few notes here. We'll get into it. I'm just going to go through. I'll put it up here, but I'm just going to go through on my bank account bonus tracker, where I track all this stuff and break it down for you. I'll put it on screen in a second. But I definitely, as you know, in case you're new here, I definitely play cash back primarily, so that's that's what you'll see in the credit card space. And then I've gone, my goal every year is to try to take $10,000 from bank accounts in promotional offers, $10,000 from referrals, and 5 is more reasonable in credit cards. Though I would love to hit a triple double and go 10, 10, and 10 in each category, but it's going to be a little bit hard to do, but that's the point. It's supposed to be hard to do. So that's enough talking here. So I'm going to start a screen recording so I can put this up on the screen for you guys. But again, we'll just go off of this spreadsheet. And first up, since credit cards is the biggest channel, I think we will talk about credit cards first. So let's get into it here. And you can see overall, this is all the cards I had in 2023. So there was 22 total cards. I'll kind of go through some of them. But the total earnings here was $8,871.73 total from credit cards. So I mean, a few highlights. Number 21, Divvy, that was a very fun one. It was a random business card that is probably never going to see again, because that was a spend 500 to get 500 back. You just don't really see really weird ones like that. It's basically like free money. So that was a good one. I mean, a lot of this was really made up of, my Chase run, right? So number 10, the Chase Sapphire Preferred, the $900 offer if you went in branch to get that one. I did. Then, of course, you have the Ink Unlimited. This is my second Ink Unlimited at number 13. Another $900 offer, the Chase Ink Preferred at 12, a $1,000 offer. So you can see where most of my stuff came from was, these big Chase offers. And there's the Amex Business Gold, which at number 22, which of course I just love the Business Gold, but $1,500 there. So you can see how I'm evaluating things on the column F. I did put every valuation at a penny per point. It's just easier for me, and reasonably, even with the Amex, I know you can do a lot better, but I'm probably not going to try that hard to get the highest valuation from it. So I think a penny per point, safest way to do it. If you're wondering, maybe this is a lot to you, maybe this is not a lot at all, maybe you expected more, I guess let me know down below what you thought my total was going to be. I think the thing here is that one of my houses almost just fell apart. It wasn't really that bad to be dramatic, but there's a lot of stuff going on. There's an $8,000 furnace. There's a leak behind the walls, $2,000. There's a new garage roof, garage door, some other things. And so when you do stuff like that, it just makes it easier to run through a lot of credit card offers very quickly. And that's where a lot of this stuff came from. Because if you look at it, most of this money is made in column D, which was sign-up bonuses. There's not a ton, there's some points earned in column E, but there's just not a ton. Those are points primarily earned from just regular spending to hit the intro offers. And of course, I am happy that I did start doing my Bank of America run on number 3 and 4. So, going through, when we do this again, I'll go through their setup and I'll remove all the cards that I'm not going to use. Again, you'll never see the PNC Business Cash Rewards. Oh, by the way, if I had to give an award for the worst user interface I've ever seen, it's probably PNC Business Cash Rewards. That interface is awful. But, Business Leverage would be gone. Divvy would be gone. Amex Business Gold, once I'm done with it, would be gone. So, again, a lot of these are just one-hit wonders, if you will. But credit cards, 8,871.73, not terrible, very close to a trifecta, to 10,000. But it's going to be really hard to replicate that next year, because I'm out of Chase for good. I mean, most of this was almost $2,000 of this was just from Chase cards. So anyways, that is credit cards. Now, next we will go over to banks. For banks for 2023.
Now this one, you can see total, if I will pause here, the total is 12,617. I will say, this is not how accountants would tell you to do it, but how I measure is if I signed up for it in 2023, it counts as a 2023 earning. Is that how accounting works? No, it's just a lot easier to do it this way. It's not that serious. So you can see if it's black, if the number in column E is blacked out, then it's not necessarily hasn't necessarily paid out yet. So we can get some zoom on that, but I think that's fine. So overall, I mean, we're talking, I started January 2nd. Funny enough, we hit the ground running. But overall, you're talking, how many accounts did we do? 56 total accounts, not bad. December was rough. I got denied for just about everything I did. A lot of check. We did a lot of random credit union videos on the second channel, but I got denied for like everything. The only thing I got done in December was Empower for $20 and NetSpend for $40, which at the time of taping, the debit card is still in the mail, so I can't do that one yet. So December, absolutely rough. But again, that's why I like to, hit it hard early, because I never know how I'm going to get to that $10,000 number. So if I look through some highlights here, I mean, sure, Blue Dot number 46 was funny because that's a one for like an EV app, EV debit card. I don't drive it. You need an EV VIN number, electrical vehicle VIN number, to sign up. So I had to borrow one. But yes, I did it for $25. And you can see there's not really anything I won't sign up for. I mean, there's some misses, 32 and 33. Dave and mine, that was some dumpster diving. Those didn't work out. My 31 step, signed up for $1. Yes, I sold my information for $1, but why not? I don't care at this point. So my overall thought is just that, like, it's I would hate to get to the end of the year and come up short. So I go after everything I can get, no matter what. And so overall, I mean, we had some good highlights, here, 1,000 from City, things like that. But overall, not too bad of a showing. This year was really interesting because it was, in the beginning of the year wasn't looking good, but it came around, and so we were able, if everything paid out, I imagine some of these, one or two of these won't pay out. It always happens, but you always want to build up enough buffer so even if some don't pay out, I can drop down to that $10,000 number. Because we flip over to 2022, which is way zoomed in on, you can see 11,996. So pretty on pace, 51 accounts that year. And just for historian's sake, 2021 was 11,069 accounts. So overall, not a bad showing there. So the last one we have is, you can see I already have my 2024 tab added. Nothing yet, but as you can see, the date, December 31st. So we're getting ready to go crazy. So referrals. Referrals, big number, very surprising to me. And this is the one where I thank everyone on, because it's you guys who sign up for this stuff, honestly. Whether it's from the blog, I can't tell if it gets credited from the blog or the second channel, but you guys show out strong, and $23,440 in referrals is absolutely insane. Because to put that in perspective, the reason I never do like how much I made on YouTube video, because it's not that much. I think like the main channel was maybe like $10,000 in Google AdSense. Those are the annoying ads you see. The second channel, even less. It's maybe, I think it might have been $3,000 this year. It's like $150, $200 a month. If you throw the Discord memberships in there, then maybe you're looking at $1,000 per month from Google ads. So clearly the thing here is the referrals, which is fantastic. And, so here we go. We can just break, and we don't need to see the link, so I can slide some of that over. But, this was, the big one is number 13, Key Point, $6,300. Like, if you do the math, it was like 100 for me and 300 for the person who signed up. So if everyone's completed it, I think we took them for almost $30,000, which is insane. And to their absolute credit, they did change the offer. They nerfed it. But to their absolute credit, I didn't hear of one person they didn't pay out. Because that's why I get calls and emails if they don't pay out. Like, I have control over it. But to their credit, they paid. Just cherry picking some interesting stuff for you. Number 16, Go-To Bank. That was fun. I had to fight like a 3-month-long CFPB complaint to get my $1,500, but I did it. That was a really good one. M1 Finance at $1,900 is really good. Plus, they just re-upped that offer, elevated to $200. So, there's a lot of it's just fun because you don't really know where all the money is going to come from. Again, Blue Peak, number 28, that turned out to be a good one. for a lot of people. Of course, you have your routine ones that we know are going to hit Chime and things like that. But overall, I mean, the referral number is crazy. So I think I did the summary. So if I pop over to the summary slide to bring us home here, again, you can see I didn't really track credit cards that much in 2021, but I've been playing this seriously for 3 years now, and I'll put this on screen as well. But $44,928 all taken from banks. So pretty good showing. So we'll put that down aside and just bring it home here. Some final thoughts. It's pretty impressive. I want to hit that triple double. The referral surprised me a lot because this is the first full year of the second channel, and I believe we launched the website early last year. So I think we launched it in January. So it's the first full year of both of those to see what they can do, which is nice, which means hopefully people are also earning off of them as well. Because again, the best part about seeing that number of referrals is, of course, I'm greedy and I want as much money as I can get. But if I'm making money on referrals, you're making money on referrals, which means we're all making money, which is fantastic. So, I have a rule whenever it's come to jobs, and a lot of times bankers, we get fired and churned ourselves, but I generally have a rule of jobs. Like when people ask, when is it time to get another job? It's like, well, when it stops being fun. And I can tell you this hasn't stopped being fun yet because you can see I already had my 2024 tab. I have the bonuses in my head that I'm going to open on January 1st and 2nd, ready to go again. When the fun part is that it zeroes out. All those numbers now mean nothing. We're in 2024 and we've got to grind to $10,000 again in bank promotions, in referrals. I'd love to be able to get 10 in credit cards. It's just going to be so much harder this year because we don't have those high Chase offers because I'm out of Chase. But the fun part is we don't know where these offers are going to come from. Who would have ever guessed that KeyPoint was going to show out and pay $6,300 in a crazy referral program? Whoever thought that was going to happen? We don't know where they're going to come from, and that's kind of the fun of it. So I'm definitely ready to go. Again, it's always going to be hard because, the longer you play, the more rejections you get and things like that. But I think parting shot here is, just try one of them. Check out the second channel. Check out the blog. Try one of them and, see what you can do. Because even if you don't love to do these per se, that's a serious amount of money. I mean, even if you discount the referrals, that's still a serious amount of money. But I will say this, if you want to get into referrals, this is the last plug of the show, we have channel memberships down below for you. And what I try to do with those is solve for that, right? So if you click the join button, it won't make you join, but it's a Discord shared between this channel and the main channel, I guess whichever channel you're watching this on. And, it's a Discord, and the goal of it is, of course, to have a group of people who refers each other. But again, once I max out Chime or Kern or what have you, or GoToBank, I put in member links. We have videos, we have blog posts, we can put in member links, and you guys get all of that money to keep it. And so we kind of keep the whole thing going forward. So at the end of the year, it's not so much like, oh man, you just made 45 grand off of us. Well, yeah, but we can help each other make even more money. I think that's something very different that I haven't seen any other channels do. And I haven't really seen any other channel memberships do. So that's always down below for you. I think we're about 50 members strong, give or take. So if you want to try to build out your referral network, again, it works better with bank promotions. Credit cards are a little bit harder of a sell to people, but again, it's always available to you, and I'd love to see you over there. So those are my totals for the year. Overall, not too bad at all. I really want a triple-double. It's going to be tough, but if it was easy, would it be worth doing? Of course not. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this. I hope this shows you what's possible in this game. It's never meant to brag, just more so to say, hey, one, thanks for watching and supporting, and number two, there's a lot of money out here to be had, so come on and get it with us. Anyways, guys, if you like this one, drop me a thumbs up down below. If you found it particularly interesting, consider subscribing to the channels. We're posting content just like this every single week on how to make the bank's money become your money. And, of course, on the main channel, we're talking on Sundays about all the news you can use in the week that was in credit and finance. Either way, we've got profitable content for you, as well as over on profitablecontent.com. See what I did there? That's why it's named what it's named, where we have the latest news stories, bank promotions, and credit card offers to get you started. I'll link it down below for it. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you very soon in the next one.